Today in Final Fantasy, we destroyed the ladder with Skelly Landfall. I'm just gonna flash it here. I don't do it all the time, but we went 9-3 to climb pretty fast, guys. It was insane. And what we're doing is we're playing skeletons, landfall bangers, alien top end, and my god, do these go so well with skeletons for a reason I'll get into. Let's go. Mythic! Mythic with a 4 rare deck. Let's go. Yeah. Smashing. Let's go. Hey, it's Mythic Mike. You know I had to do a Skeletons deck early, and I think this was the best one. I think this is probably my best Skeletons deck now. It just is so clean. I showed some of these tricks in my new Demon deck, where it was like kind of Demon, kind of Landfall, kind of Alien, Genova. So we use some of these tricks, and I think they go so well, maybe even better with Skeletons. The new tricks we are doing is we got these 3 Landfall cards, right? 2 of them are new. This one, when a land enters, put a +1/+1 counter, gets huge. We already had this one, when a land enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and for 5 mana, double the amount of +1/+1 counters on creatures. And then this one is honestly insane. 3/2, search your library for a basic land, put it into play. And then the next chapter, you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and the next chapter, draw a card if you have the biggest creature. And then it self-sacrifices. Now, additionally, Fabled Passage, we're playing 3 of them so that we can double trigger both of these, right? And we're going to have even more lands with this, so this will double trigger. I'll get into Genova at the end, but there's a lot of reasons this works really well with skeletons. Skeletons, corpses, making 3/2 skeletons, and if you descend, you bring it back to your hand. Well, let's stop there. Descending, Fabled Passage is a descend trigger, and when this dies, it's a descend trigger, right? So that is already pretty cool. And you can keep making hasty skeletons. We got Forsaken, right? And it comes back from the dead when you commit a crime, which we have some. Additionally, Cult Conscript, right? It's tapped, but 2, return to the battlefield if a non-skeleton creature died this turn. This will auto die on the 3rd chapter, and we can bring it back, and it's a non-skeleton. Pretty sweet. Also, you can put +1/+1 counters on this from Bristly or from Fenrir, which is not bad, just to buff our skeletons further to get in that sweet, sweet damage. We have 2 of the case that can turn into a tutor spell. Now, a removal, I'll get into Genova last. We got stabs, right? Great, mess up mono red and things like that. We've got 2 go for the throat and 2 of these ones to exile graveyards. We might have to mess with the removal depending on how the meta does, but obviously this helps with omniscience and other things too, and gets around ward. We did play 2 desperate measures, +1/-1. It can buff our own creature, or it can kill a small creature of theirs, so that is another removal spell. Additionally, if our creature is going to die, this says whenever your creature dies this turn, draw 2 cards at instant speed. We can put this on our Fenrir when it's in the last chapter, when it's about to go off, and draw 2 cards off that. So that is pretty sweet. Another just little thing to think about. Now, last but not least, I kept going back and forth whether it was the best top end, but I think it is, and I did have this in my Demon. So we already have like counter synergies going. This one, if you saw my last deck, if not, we're doing similar stuff, but at the beginning of combat in your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on equal to this creature's power, Genova's power, on one other target creature. It becomes a mutant forever. Whenever a mutant you control dies during your turn, draw cards equal to his power. So if you have a 5/5 creature, like let's say we put a counter on the Chocobo who's getting big, and then they block it and kill it, or they use removal on it after it's a mutant, then we would draw 5 cards. And that happens more than you think, at least now. And also remember, this doesn't just put 1 counter on a creature a turn. It puts however many counters equal to Genova's power. So obviously you can keep buffing it with Brisley. This puts counters on things. Fenrir also, the 2nd chapter says the next creature you cast comes in with a +1/+1 counter. Remember, the 1st chapter put a land in, so you'll have enough land to play this. And if you play this, then it will be a 2/6, putting 2 counters on something. And it's really nice in an aggro shell like this, because they'll think like, oh, I can just put down a big blocker. But if they do block and we put this on the biggest thing, which we do that turn, then we might draw like 4, 3, 2, 5 cards. So it's absolutely insane. And also it's a nice little board presence. 1/5 is a good blocker versus mono red, remember? And it doesn't die to a lot of removal. So it's very, very cool. Additionally, there's a trick where if you turn this into a mutant at any point, it will auto sacrifice on the last chapter and draw you at least 4 cards, right? Because you put 1 counter on it. So that's crazy. Like you play this, you put the counter on this. Then all you have to do is wait a turn and it will self-sacrifice, draw you 4 cards, guys. That's a real play line. Last but not least, Soulstone can be a skeleton, obviously. I mean, it comes in as all creature types, so it'll be a skeleton, but it will also be a mutant. So without turning it into a mutant, when you attack with this, if this is out and they block it and kill it, they might not realize, you'll draw 3 cards off it. And I mean, just a top end that makes it not so they can't really block without giving you a ton of cards is obviously very, very sick in an aggro shell. Let's get into the games. Let's smash. I think this is my best skellies out there. Let's go. All right, Arbor Colossus. Weird with lands. That is better. Which one? Boom, boom, boom. Probably a land. Okay. A little close. I mean, we do have 24 lands. Maybe I should have thrown that away. Eesh. Now I wish we had the lands, huh? Now I wish I had the lands. One of these decks, huh? That's good. We do definitely want one more, right? I mean, I guess any 3-drop should be fine, too. Alright, so land would be the best. You can play this. Like, corpses would be sick, too. Or even the Saga, the Green Saga for Landfall. Green Saga for Landfall might be the best. We get a land, and then this comes in with a counter on it. So it does 2 counters a turn. So it does get that one. 1 less for each instant sorcery. Okay. We are so good at this game. Now, will he just have bounce, though? I guess I'll put it on that one in case he has bounce. Nope. So this is a mutant forever. So if it has to be during my turn. It says if he kills it during my turn, I draw cards equal to its power. But that means blocks just do not work, right? Like blocks do not work because that's why it's. I think it's the right card. So watch this. If he tries to block it. Do I attack with these 2 as well? Why not, I guess? So I draw 3 cards there. I love that thing. So I'm gonna move this game up front. If you'll notice that I keep saying like Jeez Louise. I keep saying in some of the later games, is Genova right? I think we've come... Should I even have picked this up, actually? I mean, that was beautiful, right? He didn't really have a great option. He could have just blocked the 2/2s, but then... And what's nice is this doesn't even have to attack. So I can just keep turning things into mutants. I did already show this in my my Demons deck. Demons Landfall. But we're now doing Skelly Landfall Alien, baby. We have a bunch of cool decks, though. We got a new Insidious Roots you're not going to believe. You're not going to believe it, guys. It's not just Golgari. We threw in a color. It has... As soon as I saw the card, I said, my god, that's going to break Insidious. And a bunch of people didn't think there were any new Insidious cards. Out of control. Wow, he's dead, huh? Dude, this thing's getting so big. This is awesome. Dude, I love this set. I love this card. I love this card. I love all the cards. Right, Destroyer. Let's go. Landfall Skeletons with an alien top end. Why do I love the alien card so much? Because it's awesome. Because it's awesome. Is he gonna kill it? What does this even mean? This guy's rather slow, huh? Look at this thing. What else we got? Oh, that's a GG. I think I do this. Is that worse or better? I mean, pretty sweet, right? We can block with summon if we want. I probably will. I mean, we could get one more land. So this thing, the +1/+1, doesn't help us sometimes because we are playing a good amount of tokens, but... Oh, give me, Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, it's not terrible. Whenever you cast your next creature spell this turn. Gets a cat. Yo. All right, Sasu Coods, let's go. Dude, the fact this glows, it's so beautiful, right? Skeletons. Why is this one over here? Oh, shoot. So it's probably a graveyard deck. Oh, we got the answer. We're too good at this game. We are far too good. Obviously, there might be some tweaking, right? Especially around the removal. I'm not 100% the alien's the best top end in this deck, but It's cool, and I like it. The idea being if we have some skeletons drop an alien, put a counter, and they can't even block it without making it, like, drawing, like, 5 cards. The heck? So what's really nice about these sagas with our skeletons is this will auto-sacrifice and we can get these back, right? This is not a skeleton. This needs not a skeleton to die. Pretty cool. Alright, alien would be best. Also, remember you can put the alien things on... Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Is he going to kill it in response? That'd be sick. Oh, he's got one in there, huh? He's doing a combo, huh? Wait, were there multiple? No, no, no. It looked like there were multiple in there, didn't it? Man, we've hit bad this game, but whatever. Again, we can play these both back next turn. And this will draw us a card. This is... I really like this card, by the way. Like a lot. Like a lot. Surveil. Shoot. Alright, good. Didn't hit. So we do draw a card. Oh my god! I mean, I don't even think we play these, to be honest. As much as I wanted to. I think we just go. And then we bring this back. This feels smooth. Frosty 1, let's go. I mean, the fact that this is already a good card. I mean, the fact that summon... Oh, God. I mean, I know we didn't hit it, but the 1-drop... Check. Into Bristly, into Fenrir, especially since we have Fabled Passages. I mean, that's a lot of damage. What does that do? Graveyards. I mean, it's not the end of the world for me. It's definitely not the end of the world for me. But like 2-mana 3/3s are pretty good, right? And this will be a 2-mana 4/4 next turn with this. Oh, well. Maybe not. Also, getting lands is underrated. Remember, like, the other version of this, there's like a 1/1 that does it. I think there's a 1/2 reach that does it. But those are like or whatever. Those are like not cards. 3 power is very relevant, even though it dies. Lands, am I right? Well, whoa. Alright, that being said, we got a lot of lands now. I did just make a demon deck, by the way, with also a landfall theme and the alien on top. So this will draw me a card. Also, when it dies, I get back this, right? He really doesn't like graveyard strats, huh? So that is lethal. And we could animate the landing again. Climbing quick. Climbing quick. We're down here because of early access. We're going to be in Mythic in no time. All right, Callie. Weird with lands. I'm risky business. I mean, we have Fabled Passages in here too, right? One green land, and we are playing Genova. So, the alien, my new favorite alien. Oh, not green land. Did we mess up? Probably. We do have 24 lands in here, though. Okay. We will be making a sacrifice deck too. Will he have a wipe? I don't think so, right? He's drawing. How did he not get lands? No, we were gonna have Genova. All right, Dapper Dimmer, let's go. My God, this looks beautiful, right? Is there a better top end than Genova? Probably I should find one, huh? Huh. So this will actually work, won't it? Because we can find a basic. And then it'll turn the other one into black. Yo, this is so much damage fast, right? We don't have ways to deal with temporary lockdown in this deck. We obviously could add them if we have to. Alright, I'm glad I played that one then, instead of my corpses. So this is usually signifies control and not omniscience, although we do have the ants or do omniscience in our hand a little bit. That's not temporary lockdown mana. Let's see. Do we have another counter spell in there? I mean, we're doing just fine knocking him down as is, right? Eesh. I mean, obviously that would have been better, but... Alright. I mean, this is just a good aggro card, baby. Alright, thank God we dodged lockdown, but still felt good. Alright, Cappadocio. Let's go. That was helpful. We have a decent amount of removal in here, right? I can't with people. That's so beautiful, right? Get out of my house, Sonny. I mean, they're kind of small right now, but remember, we have 3 Fabled Passages, 3 of the sagas that give us more land. And we'll just be playing lands every turn. Which one? Which one? I guess I have to. I'm gonna kill it before I give him a chance to... Although, do I have even lifelink in this deck? No, right? You're reading Forsaken Miner, dude? Come on, man. Should I have put a counter on this instead? Probably, right? Because then he'd be dead. Or he's still probably dead. He's still dead, isn't he? Let me put it on this. You know what's really nice is, I mean, I like Genova. 1-5 is, oh. 1-5 is good stats. The reason is you can block this, right? Get out of here, Mono Red. We gotta get you on some new cards, man. Maybe you should try out Skelly Genova. That's GG. If he kills either of these, we draw 4 cards. So right there, we would draw 4 cards. How wild is that? Because a mutant died. Let's go. All right, Hash Brazil. Dude, that is so beautiful. Isn't it? This one's okay, too. I mean, we have a reasonable play versus aggro here. We have a good amount of removal. That's green, huh? Oh well. We'll bait him. So if he attacks, we can block, force him to do a buff spell, kill it. There we go. That's how you 2-for-1, baby. And now we've got, look at this. We have a little 1-mana 3-4. Just easy, easy, beautiful. Let's go. This deck's feeling very nice. Very nice. Like I said, we could mess with the removal spells. We haven't really hit the desperate measures. Maybe we shouldn't use it. It's close. I mean, I like that they're killing that one, right? I mean, I guess he didn't really have another choice, but still. Boom! Dang, man. I'm putting the chick in every deck. We're just putting these two cards in every single deck. And the 2-drop that works with Landfall. I don't think you need anything else. 4 of these, 2 or 3 of the Landfall 2-drop. Well, I mean, having a lot of lands really helps. Like, you know? I mean, you forget. You just have a bunch of lands. That's called GG, baby. Dude, we are destroying aggro, too. Alright, we got Yoshiki. Oh, wow, looks good, right? Dude, I love this card. Love it. Let's go. Alright, I had to give one skeleton early. Then we are going to go and try even wilder stuff. I probably want to perfect my Selesnya Sagas deck that I made. That's budget friendly too. That deck is wild. That's nice. So we are going to save it because this Fable... I mean, Fabled Passage, my god, right? But we can get a lot of value off it. I guess there's no reason not to do it now. You don't want to trade your 3-drop for my 1-drop? You might regret that. You might regret that, sir. What's crazy too is that 5 mana we can just double this stuff. Ooh, that's good. We're only gonna lose to these decks, aren't we? We're only gonna lose to these decks. Oops. I should have put in this one. Losing it, guys. Losing it. Yeah, that would have been more damage, huh? We do solve it. Do I need a way to kill an enchantment? Maybe. Maybe. This is nice, right? Draw off it. we'll do that so that we can save this to... I think it's a, I think it's a corpses, right? Interesting. All right, we get to draw 2. Not bad at all. I mean, I guess it's just 2 of them, right? Can we close this out? Interesting. Oh. Here you go. Wow. Mm. All right, he got me. This is... Well, this deck doesn't really exist anymore, but, you know, if it comes back, we can obviously counter it. I'm not going to do this every time, but just going to flash that we did go 9-3. I think I only showed one of the losses. The other ones were like back-to-back, kind of annoying. But, yeah, we just destroyed and easy climbing, baby. Let's go. Smashing, let's go.